Hi, this is Leo Schumann. Welcome to our module on customizing navigation and messaging in Drupal 7. In this module, we're going to focus on modifying content URLs, setting up error pages, and reconfiguring menus. We're going to use the Path Auto module and learn how that can be used to control the URLs for our content and other information to, amongst other things, improve search results. We'll also talk about configuring error pages for our site. We'll look at creating menus as blocks and using block visibility settings to control access to the links. And we'll also look at modifying built-in menus. Readable URLs are important. It's a long-standing truism in web development, first promulgated by Jacob Nielsen, that readable URLs are better. They're better for a number of reasons, including the fact that they attract links. Because they're memorable, people are more likely to link to them. Also, the information in a readable link provides metadata which aids the search indexing process, as sites like Google and similar search sites take information about your page to describe it in their own search engines. As a result, easy-to-read URLs increase search results, provided they give useful metadata within the URL. And they also enable direct navigation by power users. So all in all, they're a good thing. The Path Auto module allows you to easily configure URLs by pattern. It allows you to create URL aliases based on the node title and other token data. We've already seen this in use in our automatically configured URLs. Once you configure patterns for your URLs by content type or by other information types such as taxonomy or user data, you can then bulk delete and bulk update all the URLs in your system. As you do so, various settings are available to control how the URLs are rewritten. For example, you can control the separator, the case of the characters, maximum length. You can have certain strings removed. And you can also reduce strings to letters and numbers to help account for foreign characters. You can also control what happens when you update aliases. Should the old aliases be removed, or should they be left functioning? All of that can contribute to usability. Let's take a look at this. In our application, we know that, for example, our book content for Siddhartha, as we've seen, is at a URL of our site name / content and then the name of the book itself. Where we have books with longer names, such as some of our lorem ipsum content, the full title becomes part of the name, separated by dashes. Let's play around with this a little bit. I'm going to go into Configuration, URL aliases, and find our book Siddhartha. And we'll see that its default alias is content / Siddhartha, but that its actual system node is node 18. In Drupal, all of our nodes are identifiable by number and accessible by number. I can go directly to node 18 and access my content. Path Auto simply creates aliases. It creates aliases for content based on a pattern set for that particular content path. Earlier, we looked at the idea of tokens, sometimes also called replacement patterns, as ways to grab system information and use it in configuring other content. So we'll see that I have, for example, my genre field that we defined for the book content type available here. I also have the title for the node, along with many other fields of information I could use in defining a pattern for this content. I'm going to create a pattern for my book content using both the genre field and the title, separated by /. I'll set this pattern and then save the change to my patterns. Now, notably, this does not have an immediate effect. If I click through to my content it has not yet updated the URLs. I need to cause that to happen in a bulk process. I'll go back to my URL aliases. I'll go to delete all of my content aliases. Then I will go to bulk update all of my content paths. I can go back to my list, once again search for my book Siddhartha, and we see now the genre field values for that book have become part of the URL for that book. Click through, and I now reach my book based on a URL, including metadata for the genre of this particular book.